a lot of people might watch this and say, oh, you're saying that the Muslims can't even just relax and wind down, except if they're doing archery or the things you mentioned. Can't Muslims just relax? What do you do for relaxation?
I read. But I'm saying I enjoy myself doing that and spending time with my kids. But if somebody doesn't, okay, no problem. I don't want to force everybody to be like me. If you don't feel comfort and joy, those things which I enjoy, I'm sure playing it with your siblings, your brothers, your friends is fine. Why do you have to watch another guy making money? This guy is in his 9-to-5 job, Shahid. He's working. It's like me sitting in the office and watching a guy do his job.
Plus, again,
he's typing on the computer, I'm watching him. He sends an email, I'm sitting right next to him. That's how I see it, people watching football players. This guy's getting a job. Every minute that goes, his salary is playing. What he's doing, I find it very smart.
Not because he's doing haram, but
haram, like in a worldly perspective, I'm looking at it from. What are you doing, scheme brother who's at home, still living with his mother? You got a chop. You haven't got a job. You haven't got a job. Right after that, you're telling your sister, go get me food. Yeah, I want to eat. And Shahid, let's be honest, wallahi. Play a role in your own house. Play a role in raising your children. It's sad, wallahi. Really.
But for a Muslim who says, I just want to relax and I do that all 6 days a week, but just for one day, just want to relax a bit, you're saying do something that's not haram, basically, is the answer. And what about the Prophet ﷺ, for example, so I've got a hadith here. You know the time where the Prophet ﷺ was seeing an Ethiopian woman playing with her children, and 𝗪𝗁 radiallahu anha came to his shoulder and she stayed there for a while. Isn't this a time where the Prophet ﷺ was watching non-Muslims here?
And how does that play with the issue?
So first of all, it's an issue of enjoyment. Why is he looking at a woman?
Who's it?
Prophet ﷺ, there's an Ethiopian woman, right? So he's looking at a woman, and but it's for purposes of enjoyment.
No, I'm saying to you, first of all, let's not mix a few things together. You have to prove that the Prophet was okay. We don't have that. Again, there are many other connotations that could be connected to it. We're not looking at a person. Football, I told you, there's a lot of things that are in football. The promotion of alcohol. The promotion of signs that are against Islam, like the Christian sign. Su'ul akhlaq, the football player spitting in the pitch, people picking that up. Him doing the Christian sign when he scores, prostrating for other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Mahadhir shar'iyya that were present there. This is, Shahid, it's not me watching brothers play football on a football pitch. That's not the case. Here what's taking place is so many haram things. So here, what you're saying is qiyasu ma'al fariq. It's two different things.
Even when Umar radiallahu anhu came and the Prophet said, it says Umar here. It says, indeed, I see the shayateen among men and jinn have run away from Umar. So this is clearly something that's not praiseworthy that's happening, but out of enjoyment, the Prophet is watching it and even invites. So he even invited.
The Prophet corrected Umar in his stance. But the point I'm trying to come to, we dealt with this issue when it comes to music. What I'm basically trying to say is that what the Prophet did here is totally different to what we're talking about here. We're not just talking about watching football. We're saying watching a promotion of alcohol. Well, second thing is the glorifying of a player on a level لا يتخيل. You can't even imagine. Shahid, remember when Ronaldo, when he moved the Coca-Cola from the table and he pushed it to one side. How many Muslims spent time retweeting that, talking about it, discussing it? Who is he? Who is he? What value does he? Wallahi, who is he? He's nothing.
Yeah.
At that time that you're doing that, Palestine, what was happening there? Right that moment. Muslims are suffering in China. All of that. You are under now as a Muslim. Islamophobia is on the rise. All of that. Few weeks before that, you were in a protest screaming and shouting and crying for the people of Palestine. You were screaming on the pulpit for the issue of the Chinese
Uyghur Muslims.
The Uyghur Muslims and concentration camps that they're keeping them in. And a few weeks later, you're watching football and you're supporting. Wallahi, I don't know.